Welcome back to Touring History, the only show that asks, what happened today? And then says, oh, wow, that's dark. I'm Lane.
Hey, and I'm Dave. Today is April 27th, and we've got steamboat explosions, papal promotions, royalty, and that's right, the Energizer Bunny. So, yeah, basically a normal Tuesday in history.
Let's start off with our birthday roll calls. Born
Okay.
today in 1822, Ulysses S. Grant, Civil War hero and U.S. president who proved that, yes, you can win a war, drink constantly, and still get on the $50 bill.
That's right. Also born today is Coretta Scott King, civil rights icon and keeper of the legacy. She made sure people didn't just quote MLK on Instagram, but actually remembered what he stood for.
And born in 1988, Lizzo, proof that talent, confidence, and a flute can take you all the way to the Met Gala.
Ooh, what'd you do with the flute? Ha! I guess she's 100% that birthday.
Yes, absolutely. So let's start off our historical events in
With a bang!
1865. On this day in 1865, the steamboat Sultana exploded on the Mississippi River, killing more than 1,800 people, the deadliest maritime disaster in U.S. history.
Ooh, worse than that iceberg that took down the Titanic. And yet, somehow not remembered in every disaster montage because, hey, that one wasn't directed by James Cameron.
It was overcrowded with Civil War POWs being sent home, and then boom, literal explosion, figurative footnote.
Yeah, ooh, filled with poor Civil War POWs. I wonder which side they were on. Anyway, today in 1945, Benito Mussolini was captured by Italian partisans while trying to flee disguised as a, wait for it, German soldier.
No, that's right. He shaved, wore a helmet, and hoped no one would recognize him. Spoiler, they did.
Il Duce. Let's say his final appearance was less than fascistic chic.
In 1961, Mussolini, I always like that name. It sounds like a great pasta, doesn't it? I'll have the Mussolini.
Yes.
Mussolini arrabbiata.
Al dente, por favore.
Maybe just keep it as a pasta and not as a dictator.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
better.
1961, Sierra Leone gained independence from the UK, and in true British Empire fashion, Britain left with half the gold and none of the guilt.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're leaving. Hold on, we gotta load up our ships. Happy Independence Day, Sierra Leone. Sorry about the colonizers.
And now on to 2005, Dave.
Well, there's a big thing that came out. The Airbus A380, the world's largest passenger jet, made its first flight today in 2005.
It can carry over 800 people, which is also the number of times you say, excuse me, trying to get to the bathroom in economy.
Yeah, that's quite a tub that flies around. It makes it so big it makes other planes look like Uber pools.
Ah.
So what happened in 2014, Lane?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for asking, Dave. On this day in 2014, we had Pope John Paul II and Pope John Paul the 23rd,
Ooh,
both canonized in the same ceremony. That's two popes, one sainthood, and zero punch cards required.
you're very good at doing those Roman numerals. I just would have said Pope John XX triple three. The Vatican hasn't done a two-for-one special like that since the Last Supper.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Coming off Easter
1981. What happened
weekend.
then? Oh, I
That's
know.
right.
The Energizer Bunny debuted, and he's still going, banging that drum.
He's outlived seven ad agencies, four marriages, and all of Radio Shack.
Yeah, just once I'd like to get him tired. Maybe sit down, reflect on life, you rabbit.
Nope, just keeps going, like your aunt's story about her kitchen remodel.
Oh, the never-ending story about the avocado being replaced with white and stainless steel. I know, Aunt Jane, it's enough. What happened in, 2016? Hey, here was a big day for breakfast lovers. McDonald's launched all-day breakfast today in 2016 and changed lazy brunch culture forever.
It was like the moon landing for stoners.
That's right, man. I've got the munchies. Oh. Wait, can I get an egg McMuffin at 4 p.m.? Oh, yes, Lane. Dreams do come true. Well,
And
here's
now
another
for
word.
another word from our sponsor. Speaking of dreams, today's show is brought to you by Rise Donuts in Wilton, Connecticut, where
Ooh.
donuts aren't just food, they're emotional support.
That's right, they're handmade, small batch, baked with care, glazed with ambition, much like our
The-
president.
These donuts are so good. They could canonize a third
A
pope.
third pope! Ha! Follow them on Instagram at Rise Donut. That's at RISEDOUGHNUT. Nut. Then go stand in line, contemplate your life choices, and order one of everything.
That's Rise Donuts, because history is full of suffering and you deserve frosting.
That's right. Now back to this day in history.
Back to the show.
1521, Ferdinand Magellan was killed in the Philippines during a battle with local warriors. Wait, we come in peace. And do you have any gold?
He circumnavigated the globe almost. Turns out machetes don't care about your sea maps.
That's right, he died mid-expedition. You know, that's like quitting the marathon at mile 25 because somebody stabbed you and hacked you to death.
That's right. A little more recent, in 1937, the first Social Security payments were issued to the U.S. And just like that, America got its first taste of government-sponsored, please don't die yet money.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And there was one person that really got the payday of a lifetime. Shout out to Ida Mae Fuller, the first recipient who paid in $24 and got out, hold it, $22,000. Why,
Wow.
That's the most gangsta return on investment in history.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Well, in 1983, the longest-lasting solar eclipse of the modern era occurred. That's right. It lasted 7 minutes and 12 seconds, which is longer than most people's New Year's resolutions.
It's longer than a lot of people's things. But don't worry if you missed it. Just stand outside in August and pretend your neighbor's landscaping blocked the sun.
Oh, I can't take it. Oh, don't take your hand away.
In 2011, on this day, Prince William married Kate Middleton in a wedding so lavish it temporarily made people forget the royal family's colonial resume.
That's right. It was watched by 2 billion people, and exactly 4 of them cared about the groom.
Say what you want. Kate's dress did more for lace than 400 years of doilies.
Oh, hey, you know, in 2020, the U.S. surpassed 1 million COVID-19 cases. Yikes. Officially marking the moment we realized 2 weeks to flatten the curve was actually a lifestyle.
Mask shortages, Zoom birthdays, banana bread. We tried it all, and somehow Dave still caught it twice.
Ah, brutal. That's what I get for trusting my immune system and licking an escalator. Ouch.
So that's April 27th. Steamboats exploded, popes ascended, and McGriddles became a 24-hour reality.
Aw, Grimace, eating breakfast all day long. We'll see you tomorrow where history gets weirder, pop culture gets dumber, and someone else probably gets canonized. Not me.
Until then, stay curious.
And if you see the Energizer Bunny, just let him go. He's got demons. Ah,
Bye, everybody.
bye.